Hello class, I'm Professor Rook and I'm delighted to be your instructor for this class. This is the fifth time that I've taught productions and operations management online. I developed this course and it was first offered in 2014. What's exciting is this is the first term that we have offered two sections of it because it's in such great demand. So that's really great for the MBA department and for Franciscan University. So exciting things are happening. I know that these short courses, these 7 to 8 week condensed graduate courses, can be a lot because they are a lot. You're condensing a semester's worth of material into half or less than half the amount of time. Given that, I realize that you may have a need to get in touch with me rather quickly. Email's fantastic, so I would encourage you to use that first. Use the Franciscan account that is on the slide. If, though, you have a need to get in touch with me even faster, consider using text and use the second phone number, the 424-7068 number on the screen. I check my text messages always, so I could get back in touch with you relatively easily. The other phone number is my home phone, and really only my 7 and 9-year-old answered that line, so it's probably not the best way to get in touch with me. What I'm going to do is go over some key details in this PowerPoint. Most of the details you can access within the Blackboard shell, but there are a couple in here that you want to be attentive to. Most importantly, the red registration link, which I'm going to look at in the next slide, which helps to give you access to the online portal we use for completing homework and in addition our tests. So you'll want to be attentive to that. Welcome, and I'm excited for the next 7 weeks. So we're going to be using an ebook for this course. I do want to mention, however, that when you go to register for the ebook, which you can do using the code that Franciscan's Bookstore has given you, or you can purchase direct access from McGraw-Hill, you are given the option, it's a very economical option, to purchase a loose leaf text in addition to our text. So you can feel free, not just feel free, but I would encourage you to do that if you like having a hard copy of something. It's actually the text that I have, and I really do like it. You can just fit it in a binder, and it's great. So at any rate, you have to access this ebook, and the reason you have to purchase a specific code from either the bookstore or from McGraw-Hill is because this code is not just access to the ebook, but it gives you access to Connect, and Connect contains several different resources as a supplement to the ebook, but for us it importantly contains a portal through which we complete our homework assignments and the midterm and final examination. To access this particular portal, you need to enter the red website that is on this slide. So you can either click on it or enter it into the address bar of your search engine, and once you do, you have an option to either sign in or to register. If you've used Connect before, use your old McGraw-Hill account information, and from there you'll be given an option to purchase the access to the ebook and Connect. If you do not have a McGraw-Hill account, you need to choose Register Now, and then you'll enter an email address, you'll click Submit, you'll select Buy Online, and you either enter a credit card to purchase access to the ebook and homework assignment portal, or you enter the code that you purchased from the Franciscan University bookstore. You then just click Continue, you choose Continue again. You fill out the form to complete your whole McGraw-Hill account. You'll enter your billing address, you verify your order, and then after that, you'll click Go to Course Link, and that will finalize your registration. And then you will see our course homepage. On that course homepage, you'll see that we have 8 different what I call homework assignments. Granted, I realize you're always at home. I can't get out of using that. Those are just independent assignments that you complete throughout the class. And then we have a midterm and final that you take within those courses, or within the course of the 7 weeks. So that's how you access the text and also the homeworks. The homeworks are primarily in Connect, but we also use the discussion forum in Blackboard, and 1 week you complete an Excel workbook. I like using both Connect and the discussion feature in Blackboard for homework because it gives you both the independent practice with the analytical problems, but it also gives you the opportunity to build a sense of community with your classmates through the discussion feature. So our homeworks pretty much are just a combination of discussion and then analytical problem solving. The lectures that I give are all recorded, narrated PowerPoints, and those show up weekly. You can either watch them in PowerPoint, listen to them in PowerPoint. You can choose not to listen to my Ohio Valley accent and just read the notes that are in the PowerPoints. They say verbatim, typed verbatim, exactly what I say on the slides. So you can choose to do that as well. But in addition, I've uploaded all of them to YouTube so you could watch them as a movie as well. I believe that in a nutshell discusses how each week is laid out. The next slide, I'm going to go over the grading policy. Okay, the real meat and potatoes of the class. How can you get an A? The grade breakdown is as follows. Homework, those independent assignments that you complete either through Connect with the analytical problem solving or the discussion boards each week. Those account for 30% of your grade. There are 2 exams, a midterm, which covers the first half of the material in the class, and then a final, which covers the latter half of the material. Those are each worth 20%, 40% total. The exams are completed in Connect, and you're given a time limit, though a very gracious time limit, like an hour and a half to complete those tests. There's a group wiki project. I call it a wiki because you're using a wiki within Blackboard to work collaboratively, though really what you're ultimately completing is a group case study on IKEA. That accounts for 10% of your grade. You're also completing an independent case study, which is 5% of your grade, and you are given a choice between 2 different case studies, one on Toyota and another one on Pizza USA. You choose a chapter that each of those are embedded in to read, and then you'll complete the associated case study. I give you choice because I realize we're all working in so many different business venues that one of those case studies and associated chapters may resonate more with you than another, so you can pick which one seems more meaningful. And then lastly, you're completing a research paper on green sourcing. That assignment is rolled out in week 1 and it's not due until week 6, so you have plenty of time to work on it, but all the details are in Blackboard and you can email me at any time if you have any questions on it. That is the grading policy in a nutshell. If you have any questions on it, feel free to email me. Looking forward to working with you over these next 7 weeks.